Today we are with Magdalena. She comes from Poland, and she decided to come and live down here in the Costa del Sol in Malaga province. And we want to ask her why. And what are the main things that brought you here. What are the main advantages for you, in your opinion, to come to live in Marbella?
Sure. Okay, so first I came here directly from London. I lived in London before, and as you can imagine, the weather was the best.
The main
reason
the
why
first,
I came
the
here.
first
The first reason that drags everybody on the coast is probably the weather, and the nature and the relaxed atmosphere, the Spanish traditional way of living, and that everything that is visible on the Costa del Sol. So the access to the nature, the access to international environment, how close it is to get to everywhere from Malaga to any international city,
and also locally, like Andalusia, driving.
Oh yes, definitely. All these cities around that are beautiful to visit. Very diverse. Every city is different from each other, and it's very, very diverse. It's a beautiful place to visit.
Yeah, so for you it's a good point that it's very international, no?
That was the main, yes, apart from the weather, of course, the fact that I didn't really speak too much Spanish before I arrived here, so the fact that I could actually work in English and find friends or communicate in English was the best.
You can live here only talking English.
Yes.
And
you can get by with English, which is something that is probably the easiest thing for people who come from abroad.
Yeah, and you mentioned a nice thing, which is you work on the internet and you have your clients.
Yes, I have.
All over. So
I work in marketing. I have a marketing company, and most of my clients are from different parts of the world. So it's a
but it's
perfect
good, no?
surrounding.
You work here and then
absolutely, it's a perfect surrounding. It's a freelance job. You can work from anywhere, from a bar, from co-working spaces. There are a lot of co-working spaces.
Or in the
Marbella,
beach.
Or on the beach. Yes, pretty much.
Sunbathing, no?
Yes, pretty much.
That's I also
much
like
ideal
that.
situation.
I also like that.
That's ideal situation.
Yeah, and well, we are in a golf course today. I don't know if you play or not, but
I haven't started yet. But definitely it's something that I see many people do, and this is also one of the reasons why some people also arrive to the coast, because it's considered a place that has the highest concentration of golf courses.
Costa del Golf,
or they call it the golf Mecca of Europe. They also call it like that. It's very diverse. I presume that it's a type of golf playing that it's available for starters, but also for pro. You have a lot of different tournaments happening in Costa del Sol, which are very famous and worldwide known. So I think that's also
there are many.
Great.
I know quite a lot about the golf market here in the Costa. There are many golf clubs.
Yes, because you have actually been working.
Yeah, there are many different golf clubs. Like you have many different restaurants type of each type. You have many different golf clubs. Members clubs or commercial clubs or hybrids, hilly courses, flat courses next to the beach,
views on the mountains, views on the sea,
with panoramic views.
Yes, that's true.
You have
true. It's pretty much
ideal. And many different prices, so you can. I mean, the golf can adapt to your
needs and what you like.
What you like, what you want. Yeah. You can play walking, you can play with the boogie. It's very good place.
Perfect scenery for golf players, definitely.
Yeah. So in summer.
And the weather, of course, because we have sunny weather or pretty much all year round, so people can play in the winter. They don't need to go to Norway and play in the snow. They can come and play all year round
temperatures, sun and temperatures.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, the lowest we get normally in January would be
17.
Yeah, normally. Yeah.
15,
if
15,
it's
17,
too cold, like 12.
Yes, that's pretty much that's the minimum, which is really something you can't really find anywhere else in Europe, I guess. No, in January. January weather in the winter. It's pretty much unique, very tropical
no, and
weather.
even within the Costa del Sol, Marbella area has a microclimate.
Yes, that's true. It's
a
very
bit
unique.
different than
unique.
other parts of the.
We are very
the
close
costa.
to the northern Africa as well, which probably also brings the heat and the
it's
sunny
really
weather.
close,
Yes. It's pretty much 2 hours by boat, no, to get to North Africa.
Even less.
So
So basically, weather, infrastructure, transportation, and leisure.
Yes.
Yeah,
The fact that it's very easy to get to any kind of city in Europe. It takes usually around 2 hours and a half maximum to get to any place in Europe from Malaga.
Yeah.
So it's very international in that sense. And also the fact that, as I mentioned, it's very international. We have how many nationalities?
It's estimated 120.
120.
Yeah,
So
in
you can
Marbella.
imagine 120 different nationalities in one city.
Yeah,
I think
it's
this
a very
is
good
very
mix. It's like a
Yes,
mini
because
London, but
yes, exactly. Because you
by the Gulf
that's
and
true.
the beach.
Yeah,
and
that's true. You
yeah.
don't need to go to London or Paris or Milan to
Yeah.
find the international environment, and you have that.
there has always been some international schools in Marbella, but
that's true.
now they are
That's
growing. So that's a good point
That's true.
for new families coming here.
Bilingual,
One question: was it easy for you to adapt when you came?
very easy.
Yeah.
Very easy. The Spanish people are very open and very warm and very welcoming, and they open-minded, and they like to talk to other people, and they like to experience. They like to hear the stories.
Yeah.
They're very open, and they're not judgmental when it comes to different nationalities or different religions. Very open, super easy. It's
Okay, good.
very friendly environment, which is also quite unique, because when you think about it, it's not in all places in Europe you can move freely and without feeling that
Yeah.
you belong to, or that you come from somewhere else and you need to
Yeah,
feel
here,
different about it.
you go somewhere and you can start talking to someone.
Yes. And you can also speak in English to most people, so even if they maybe level of English is not so good, but they always are willing to help.
In the Costa del Sol, yes. If you go a bit inland,
yes, that's
might
true,
be a
that's
different
true,
story.
that's
But
true.
yeah,
That's true.
if you stay around
That's
the Costa del Sol, you can live here for like.
That's true.
I mean, many people live here for like 20 years, and they only know how to manage to order a beer and the toilets and
that's what they like,
Yeah.
and that's what they need, and that's the
Okay.
that's the only thing they need in life. So it's okay.
So Magdalena, now that we are looking for a property for you, we have
yes.
already started moving around,
Yes.
etc. You know the area since 3 years ago when you arrived, but now you decided to buy. How do you see the
What's the
market?
process,
What's the
yeah, what's
experience
the-
that you are having?
Yeah, I must say that it's not. Of course, it's one of the most difficult and important decisions in anybody's life, I guess. So it takes a long time to really understand the market, because there is a lot to choose from, but also there is a lot of little things that we need to know in order to buy or to decide to buy, and also probably the help of agents is the most important thing, because they have the information which I didn't have access to, and that's really, that has no price when you
The areas.
The areas, knowing where to buy, what is a safe area to buy, or the amount of developments that you have.
Yeah, there is a lot of
Around the coast, there is a lot to choose from. So to find a safe seller, someone who has a good reputation, but also a good price, that you know that you get a good value for your money, and everything that comes with all the paperwork and finding lawyers and accountants. If you don't have the right contacts, of course you need help. You need help, and you've been helping me a lot.
Yeah, it's a very diverse market.
It is very diverse, it's very different, and you can find everything or anything you want. But sometimes choosing what you want is not the easiest thing, because you might have an initial idea, but then once you break things down, let's say I don't have a family, but people will look for places that need schools around or hospitals around, or maybe more international environment. there's a lot of different things to consider that you might not consider at first, but then when you talk to the agent, you realize
It's
okay,
I think it's a process, and it has to be teamwork
Yes,
between
definitely.
between you
And
and us.
yes, good relationship, someone you can trust, someone that can actually read you a little bit,
Yeah.
understand what you might like without even saying it in words. You know, it's a very it can be a long process, but
But now
Yeah,
I
it's
notice
been-
you understand
yes,
how it is now.
Yes.
After so many questions
Yes,
I asked you.
We spent a fair amount of time searching,
Okay.
so
We'll find it.
yeah,
We'll find
definitely.
it.
Definitely.
Okay. So, well, I think we asked too many questions today. So I think
Always a
this will be
pleasure.
helpful to
Always a
other clients who want to come and
It's a perfect place
decide
to
if you want to buy a villa, apartment, or whatever in the Costa del Sol. We can help. And as we said, it's teamwork and
be. Patience.
and it's a process. So the more we know about you, the easier and the faster we will find the right property for you. So give us a call,
Rafa is the man to
email
know.
us, and yeah, we'll start the process.